With Tisha BAv coming up within the next few days, we'd like to discuss today the meaning of Bais Hamikdash, of the destruction of the Bais Hamikdash. There is a fascinating Gemara in Moed Katan, Daf Chof Ches Amud Beis, speaking about the king Yoshiyahu. And it says in the Pasuk, V'ne'esafte el kivreisecha b'shalom. The Navi says to Yoshiyahu that you will die a peaceful death. And the Gemara asks, but it's written in Yirmiyahu. It's written in Yirmiyahu that Vayoru Hayorim, the archers shot at King Yoshiyahu and riddled his body with arrows like a sieve. And the Gemara asks, what does it mean that the Navi came and said to Yoshiyahu, you will have a peaceful death? And the Gemara answers that even though so many arrows entered his body, they pierced his body and made him resemble a sieve, nevertheless, this death is considered a peaceful death. Shaloichorav Bais Hamikdash b'yamav. For the Bais Hamikdash was not destroyed in Yoshiyahu's lifetime. I once heard B'Shem Moran Hagoin Reb David Leibowitz Zechet Tzaddik Levrocha, how he explained this. It seems that if Yoshiyahu would be able to say which hurt him more, dying such a death, a violent death, where his body was mutilated, if he were to be asked, is that more anguish and more tsar than remaining alive and watching and witnessing the Bais Hamikdash burn? The Gemara is saying, Shaloi Chorav Bais Hamikdash b'yamav, despite the fact that he had such a violent, terrible death, the Gemara considers it a peaceful death compared to the anguish that he would have gone through. Had he remained alive and witnessed the destruction of the Bais Hamikdash, that would have been far more tsar than the violent death that did occur. You see from here a little bit insight as to the meaning of the destruction of the Bais Hamikdash. There's no greater tsar, there's no greater anguish. Even dying a violent death would not compare to witnessing, seeing the destruction of the house of Hashem burn and be destroyed. That's something that we have to feel. We have to feel the meaning, the tremendous churban, the tremendous meaning of the Churban Bais Hamikdash. The beacon of light that it was to Klal Yisrael, the hope for forgiveness, the house of Hashem where the Shekhinah dwelled. going down in flames. there's nothing more, there's no more tsar and no more anguish than that itself. That's a little bit of the feeling that we have to have on Tisha B'Av, the terrible Churban. And the Gemara says that whoever mourns for the destruction of the Bais Hamikdash will be Zeiche V'Roya B'Nechamasa. We should be Zeiche to this. Amen v'Yamin.